Well, hello, folks. Today, I'm going to give you three things that you absolutely must know if you're feeling yourself stressed, depressed, or overwhelmed right now. So the first thing is you have to know that there's a reason for this that's happening in your world. And I'm not just talking about this. I've gone through it very, very recently. So I guess I'm just one small step ahead of you with this. As a healer myself, and I have been for many, many years. I've been feeling increasingly stressed and depressed lately and wondering what my reason for being here, what I needed to wake up to. So each problem that we solve in life has deeper levels of it. So stuff that you might think that you've resolved, it will come back and bite you if you haven't really, or a deeper level of it happens. So that's what happens. So if you're on this journey and you think, I thought I dealt with that, then it keeps popping up at a different level. Well, this is to do with our core essence. This is ultimately to do, if I'm to summarize the single thing that this is about is to enhance your relationship with yourself. That's the journey of the healer, the empath, the light worker. We all want to heal the world. You all want to do good. You all want to make a difference on the planet, but you make the biggest difference when you realize that the core relationship that you must get right is the one with yourself. So the first thing is you have to wake up to that. You have to wake up. You're attracted to this video because this message is for you. So I work with energy and I energize each video, and I'm energizing this for healers, light workers, empaths that are feeling stressed, depressed, or overwhelmed to wake up. This is your call, folks. It's your call. And it has to start with an awareness, it has to start here. You have to realize that everything that's drawing you down at the moment, there's a reason for it. And the reason is that as an empath, we tend to tolerate things probably better than most people. We put up with bad behavior. We put up with bad things in our life. We tolerate injustice to a point. But what it's like is a spring. And what we're doing is compounding the pressure. Each slight, each thing will either compound the pressure. And what happens at the end of this is you either get so depressed that you're suicidal and actually top yourself, or you get so angry that you'll get the message of this video. And it's designed that way, folks. We have designed this at a higher level. This happened pre-birth. We agreed to this. We signed a contract. You don't need to believe that. That's maybe another video for another day, but you've agreed to this. You set this up. Because if things didn't happen that were so intolerable, so full of injustice, so anger inducing, then we probably would be stuck in the same rut, which is probably stuck in a dodgy relationship, possibly with a narcissist, being told that you're wrong all the time, being trying to navigate the middle ground, being stuck, being caught in a trap, in a web, in a mental jail. And this happens because our boundaries, and this is the second lesson, it's the second point, folks. This is all about boundaries. All of this stress, depression, this overwhelm is to do with you and your boundaries. As a healer, as an empath, as a light worker, we adjust our boundaries. We give. We love to give. We feel good when we give. The trouble is, if you're giving to a narcissist, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your effort. It will never work. Things will never get better. And you will just continue to feel worse than you are. And the pressure keeps going down. The spring keeps compressing, folks. So boundaries is important. So the first thing, you've got to increase the relationship with yourself. You've got to prioritize that. And you do that by putting boundaries in place. It's all about boundaries, folks. Bad behavior, bad people, narcissists will keep coming into our world until we learn to say no. No, no, no. Enough is enough. That's it. You've violated my boundaries. Enough. And the third lesson, and this is really important one, and this is going to be difficult, probably going to be difficult for you, is that although you probably spent most of your life feeling love and wanting to help people and wanting to do good in the world as the healer, the empath, the light worker, a critical part of our self-development is understanding that we have a dark side as well. And not owning your darker nature is a bit like turning love out of your life. I know that sounds incredible, but it's part of us, the integration of the dark side. We all have a cut-off limit. And how do I bring this alive? Well, if the life of someone that you loved was in danger and it meant you having to harm someone to help them, well, you'd probably do it. If you had the opportunity, if you had the motivation, if you had the energy, you had the chance, you would do that. That's your dark side. You sometimes need to encompass your dark side as part of fight or flight. If your life is in danger, you'll need to incorporate your dark side to stay alive, unless you just want to give up your life. And for you, if you've got to this point in the video, then what I want to say to you is, if you're going to integrate this lesson, if you're going to understand this at a much, much deeper level, then you're going to want to watch this video. This is really going to help you take to another level. And if you haven't already, or you're finding this for the first time, then you're going to want to subscribe as well. And like this video, folks, because this content is for you, it's to help you, and it will evolve you and get you out of this dark, stuck place.